Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome. If you can't see, if you guys, we've got plenty of room back over here. Welcome to Art for Social Change Made to Disrupt. I think this is about the 6th or 7th year we've been running this exhibit in October. Artists, if you're an artist here tonight, I think we all like to be a little bit subversive, sometimes a little bit disruptive, and this show celebrates that. It celebrates the way that we interact with each other and in politics and the environment and social issues, and it's really kind of at the heart of how a lot of artists work solely. So thank you for coming out tonight. We have 27 artists exhibiting work, 4 of which are first-time exhibitors here at the Art League. If you're one of those first-time exhibitors, would you raise your hand? Woo! Yay! All right, thank you. Welcome, welcome. We hope to see you again. It's very happy to have you here. Sorry, my phone is kind of going off here. The first person, I just have a few words to say. The first person that I want to thank, or the group that I want to thank, is Susie Goldschmidt and Byline Bank for sponsoring this exhibition. Without the financial support of organizations and businesses like Byline, we wouldn't have, or it'd be much more difficult to continually run this kind of a program with award monies and monies to pay for just everything that happens to put this exhibit on. So Byline is a really, one of their main focuses is focusing on artists in the community and businesses and people in the community. So I don't know, support them if you can, change banks. It's not an ad, but I do want to thank them for sponsoring this event. The other group of people that really need a big round of applause for helping Jeff hang the show and take in the artwork are the people that helped last weekend. And we have a really strong group of volunteers. Jonathan Franklin, Jack Boyle, Ellen Robinson, Levita Kirby, and Celeste Moncrief. Thank you very much. Speaking of those, we have 2 new interns and I guess interns or volunteers that started here last week. So you will see them here on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I've told them that you are all very nice. Don't make a liar of me, please. Celeste Moncrief comes from the University of Arts in London, and Izzy Farron comes to us from OPRF. She will be a graduate in May and moving on to being a famous artist. So get her autograph now. And they've been great. They're 2 weeks in, and we love having them here. So stop by sometime and say hello. As we enter the last quarter of our centennial year, we're not winding down. We still have a lot of things planned, and we're still planning a lot of things that will happen into 2022. The first of which you may have noticed, we have a new installation in our courtyard as part of the terrain exhibitions. We have a lovely sculpture titled Almost Touching by Elizabeth Burke Dane. Elizabeth is a local Oak Park artist. She was here earlier but had to leave. Yeah, take a look at it. It's really lovely. We're going to do some time-lapse video of that as well. And if you haven't had a chance to kind of check out the neighborhood and look at the other exhibitions or the other exhibits that have been installed around town, you should do that. They're really fun. Coming up on the 24th of this month, we will be presenting, or actually hosting, Momenta Dance Company will be performing 3 matinee performances of dances that were specially choreographed to coincide with the Made to Disrupt theme. So there's information on our website. There's only 25 tickets for each of the performances, so we can keep it small. The dancers will be in our gallery. There's 3, I'm getting a sneak peek on Sunday as they do their dress rehearsal. I think it's going to be a really lovely way to kind of marry the visual and the performing arts. Our building was at one point used as a dance studio, so we're kind of coming full circle to that. So please consider attending. The other thing is that in November, we have our artist member show. So if you're not an artist member, and are considering it, this would be a really good time to join or upgrade your membership. We do have a special thank you that will be going to our members that month. So this time in November, please come to the opening. It's some of the best artwork you will see around, so please plan on coming back. As well as in December, rather than an opening, we will be hosting a holiday open house on Saturday, December 4th, and it will be for our art and ornament market. If you're considering submitting work for that show, please look at that online because the deadline is actually in November. So no more December drop-off on that one. Let's see. And the only other thing I was going to say is, most of you, or if you know me, I'm always full of like little surprises. I don't like being dull. So one of the things that you probably didn't know was going to be happening tonight is a special poetry reading. You may be familiar with the name Jim Madigan. He was the deputy director at the Oak Park Public Library, and when he retired in 1999, I believe, 2019. What am I? It's been a long week, man. Sorry, Jim. Sorry. Jeez. Too bad we don't get a B-roll on that. Anyways, he entered a master's program at the University of Illinois in Chicago in English and creative writing, and has since then had some work published. And he actually approached me and we talked about it, and this is a perfect opportunity. His writing and his poetry is about disruptiveness, and he's going to present 2 pieces tonight. And here he is, Jim Madigan. Oh boy.
Thank you, Jill. So, good evening, thank you. I'm really pleased to be proud of this really powerful show. And I'm going to read 2 poems that were published in the Literary Journal of Stanford University. It's called Mantis. And this is my response to their call for poets to respond to the 2020 protests in summer of last year. And so I was really attracted by the title of this show, Made to Disrupt. My poems are made to disrupt white supremacy. So, the first one is called Sing the Songs, Say the Names. Steady beat of talking drums. Listen as Janelle and Rio, red paint slashed across their eyes, say the names of Eric Gardner, Trayvon Martin, Freddie Gray, Sandra Bland, Michael Brown, Sharonda Singleton, George Floyd, and more, and more. Hell you Tombout. Years pass, every week, new names to say. There was a time, Freedom Summer of '64, the names to say were James Chaney, Andrew Goodman, Michael Schwerner. Goodman and Schwerner, northern white activists, each shot once in the chest. James Chaney, a local black man, savagely beaten, castrated, shot 3 times, dumped together in the Mississippi mud wall of a retention dam. During the search for their bodies, the corpses of college students, Henry Hezekiah D. and Charles Eddie Moore, were found, and that of 14-year-old Herbert Orsby, and the bodies of 5 other black people never identified, never named. Mississippi, goddamn. There's a photo from Marion, Indiana, August 7th, 1930, that haunted Abel Meeropol. Haunted him so he wrote a poem that became a song. Thomas Shipp and Abram Smith lynched before thousands of smiling white faces, dressed as if for a Sunday community picnic, posing for the camera, then buying postcards of the photographic evidence. Strange fruit. Poets and songwriters bear witness to injustice and remember the names. Sing the songs, say the names. Thank you. And the second and last poem is called River of Rebellion. Occupying the street, we sit down on South State Street across from the station house in Chinatown. Our leaders, three, young and black, 18, 19, and 21, caution us about what lay ahead. Those in power do whatever necessary to keep their power. They unleashed police and National Guard. Remember Portland? There were also U.S. Marshals, Federal Protective Service, U.S. Customs and Border Patrol, Homeland Security investigations. They hire private armies. They let loose fascist militias. They wear uniforms. They wear plain clothes. Some camouflage, some all black or blue. Names obscured. Unmarked vehicles, steel-toed boots, helmets, and hard plastic shields. Armed with batons, handcuffs, brass knuckles, tear gas, pepper spray, concussion bombs, water cannons, rubber bullets, plastic bullets, wooden bullets. Ugh. Sorry. Tasers and live ammunition in semi-automatic weapons. They do not say, "Excuse me, please." They do not pull out the chair so you may sit at the table. They do not make sure each slice of cake is of equal size. They attack us, punch us, beat us, raise the bridges to entrap us, surround us, kettle us, push us down and kick us, snarl, growl, curse us, terrorize us, gas us, arrest us. We march into the center of the city, meet with others, streams of marchers, to create a mighty river of rebellion. Let us prepare. What do we have? What are our strengths? Look to the person next to you. Look them in the eye and say, "I will be there with you. I will be there for you. I care about you. I support you. I love you." Thank you.
Lovely. Awesome. Thank you. Thank you very much. So tonight, maybe you recall, we will be actually awarding 5 merit awards to work, for the work. And to introduce our judge for the evening, she's a very well-known face, despite the mask, around Oak Park. She has worked tirelessly on behalf of the visual and performing arts and at the Oak Park Area Arts Council. And her leadership is recognized through the various awards that she has received and the honor and the dedication that she gives to not just our community and the arts, but all of us artists. So please welcome Camille Wilson White.
Thanks, Jill. Good evening, everyone. I just want to let you know, in case you didn't hear, October was just proclaimed National Arts and Humanities Month in Oak Park. Yes, thank you. And I think this is just a great way to start off the celebration of the arts by having this show at the Art League, because no matter who you are, no matter where you live, there are so many ways that you can celebrate the arts. So many ways. So thank you for being here tonight. I want to thank Jill and the OPAL board and staff for really stepping out and mounting this show. There are some wonderful, wonderful pieces in this show. I had a great time judging this show the other day, and I had to make some hard decisions, but I did what I had to do and made the decisions. But to have a show that speaks to disruption and social change is something that we are all mindful of, something that we are all grappling with these days, and we should be. You see this happening all over the world, but to know that people are willing to talk about it, people are willing to make change, people are willing to deal with it, that's a good thing. And it is gratifying for me to see all of you here tonight to see this wonderful show. So thank you so much. And that said, ta-da, here we go. So I have the Merit Awards. First place.
Well, they're all the same.
They're all the same. Okay, okay, thank you, Jill, thank you.
I know, we went back and forth about this a lot.
Yes,
So, yeah.
you are right, forgive me. God help us, Maria Gedrock. She here? Congratulations, Maria. Come on up.
Such an honor. Thank you very much.
It's a wonderful piece. Next, Desperate Measures, Charles Brown. Is Charles here? Okay,
I'll email him tonight.
we'll be in touch with him. Next is Driver is Deaf by Gabby Posman. Native Justice, Gary Scooge. Okay.
I'll email him too.
Okay, all righty, okay. And also, We Are Not Done, Vote, Sarah Peak Convery. Congratulations. As I said, it was a tough decision, but these pieces, to me, really spoke to the theme of this show. So congratulations to each of you. Enjoy the evening, enjoy the show, and have a good weekend, everyone.